Hey guys, this is Mel Phillips. Today is Tuesday, January 14th, 2026. I've got a 2026 ZX6R that I bought about a month ago. Me and a buddy bought one each, and we've been riding around having a good time, and just crossed the 1,000-mile threshold, and I ordered the TOCE exhaust system, which I figured I'd get installed. Can't find many videos on installing the TOCE, so I figured I would do a video on an installation, even though I have limited instructions. Looks pretty straightforward. I'm going to get it done and take some clips as we go. Hopefully this will be helpful where everybody will have a little bit better understanding of getting them installed. Thank you. So the first thing I did was loosen up this one fairing right here so I can get to the nuts down there in the band for the clamp on the exhaust. And I loosened up this little cover guard for the exhaust box that's behind the cat. Probably gonna have to finagle my way to get this guy off. Probably have to pull this exhaust off first, but I just wanted to show that I was getting those done. Oh, one more, look at there, one more nut right down there, and that guy will come right out. So yeah, I pulled that cover guard off, and there is the, I think they call it the bread box. Got that guy out, and next comes off the exhaust. Then we'll get the two cables clipped out for the servo buddy, and we'll get this exhaust swapped out. All right, now I got the cover guard off for the exhaust, which exposes the servo valve that's in the exhaust system and the two lines that go up to the servo buddy. So my next step is I'm going to unbolt the exhaust. Well, let's see, no, I'm gonna probably remove the cables from the servo controller. Then I'll remove the exhaust box. Followed by that, I'll remove the bread box. Then I can put the TOCE in its place. So I haven't removed the exhaust yet, but I'm up here at the servo, and there's a little clip right here that retains the two cables onto the servo body. I pulled that clip off, just put a screwdriver right here and tension it up, pops right off. My next step is going to remove these cables from up here, which will allow some slack down at the bottom, and I can pull them all the way out. All right, just got the first cable pulled off at the valve. You'll need a 10mm wrench to loosen these little nuts up right here. It's kind of a booger. You can't really pull this cable off by hand. I had to take a pair of channel locks and kind of wedge it up until I got it to a point where it would just pull over this little bracket assembly here. It'll probably do it with the second cable because I got all the slack now. But the first one was a bear. Yep, so this one pulls right over. Let's see. Over. Come on. Out. And then I should be able to just roll it right out. Yep, there it is. Second one is done. So both of those are loose. I can now feed these two cables up to the top and pull them out. See if I can do that while well, there's probably some clamps and what. Yep, there's some little clamps I'm gonna have to either loosen up or feed through. I'll get that up and I'll be back with you. All right, there you go. No cables. I ain't cut them. There they are, fully intact. They slid right out. I've seen some videos where people cut them because they say it's too difficult to get them out. It really wasn't. Took a little snatching. Took all of 5 minutes to get them all the way out. All right, now let's pull this old muffler off and move along. All right, got the clamp off right there. Came off pretty easy. Just pulled this nut and bolt off the back side of the factory exhaust. And supposedly this booger pulls out fairly easily. Let's see if we can do this without fucking everything up. There she is. God almighty knows that thing is heavy. Feels like it's 15 pounds. She's out. All right. Next step. All right, got the bread box loose right here, which meant I had to take this clamp nut off. I had to remove the clamp over here where it holds it on. Trying to pry it out. I figured I would just get this on video where we hopefully saw the whole thing come out. Says it can be a little tricky, but there she is. Boom. God, that was another, I don't know, feels like 6 pounds maybe. Whew. All right, y'all know what this means. It's the old lead piece. That means the TOCE is getting ready to go in. Boom. All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, so I've just installed the bracket right here. Where is it? Nope. Yep, right there. That slips behind these two pedestal mount bolts. They supply 2 new bolts that extend all the way through, and they thread into the hub, so they actually have to thread in and they extend through, unlike the factory bolts which stop at the end. Once they go through, you have to double secure it with a nut on the backside, which holds that triangular bracket plate in place. It's a little bit of a booger. I did find it takes a 7/16 wrench to get back there to tighten that bolt, not a metric wrench. Don't know if they intended it that way, but anyway, it's installed now, and I can move to the next step, which is actually dropping the TOCE in place. Thanks. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. One TOCE installed on a 636. Overall, spent about an hour on it, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. A little bit of a pain, nothing I couldn't overcome. I'm not going to put the fairings back on yet. Figured I would run her in first. I have not installed the servo buddy yet, but what the hell, let's fire this thing up, see what she sounds like. All right, we're gonna fire her up. Let's walk around here. I might be in trouble. My wife's in the house. Lighting's not the best, but let's see what we got. Oh, yep, that's probably enough for me to get in trouble. Talk to y'all later.
Go ahead.
All right, that's Jay's machine there, unaltered. Rev her up, Jay.
Sounds like a piece of shit.
TOCE.
Do it again, Jay. Total difference. It's gonna sound like that.
Playing around and put mines on, mines will sound like it's supposed to. I think he gets a kick out of it right now.
Because it sounds better.
I got the one that's a little bit better though out of the two of them.